Couple of all-time name brand blue bloods struggling this season at 4-5 and 5-4 when Nebraska goes to USC to take on the Trojans. Steve Merrill's here, of course, from WagerTalk.com to break it down for us. We always appreciate Steve stopping by here at the Voice of College Football. Steve, USC and Nebraska both stumbling as of late, and Nebraska is a 9-point dog on the road.
Yeah, when you and I started a few decades ago, would this have been a Pac-10? A Big Ten matchup? It would have been a Pac-8 versus Big 8 matchup when you and I started. It's just crazy how things have changed. USC's lost 4 of their last 5 straight up. Nebraska's lost 4 of their last 6 straight up. Two teams kind of spiraling. We'll look at my ranking, my power rating simulations first. On average, I've got USC winning this game by 12. So there's a little bit of line value. Also, these unusual trips now, as we've talked a lot about in the Big Ten especially, I do think maybe you give the home team a little bit more of an edge as well because of that. So the question becomes, can we trust USC? First of all, they lost 26-21 to Washington last week as a small favorite, or 2 weeks ago. Actually, we had a best bet on Washington in that game for my clients, but might have been a little bit fortunate. USC had a 3-0 turnover deficit. It still only lost by 5. The week before that, when they didn't turn the ball over, they won by 22 against Rutgers. It's going to come down to turnovers, basically, as it often does. Nebraska had the 5 turnovers against Indiana. I know everyone's been getting blown out by Indiana, but that didn't help their cause. Against Ohio State, they held steady. 1 turnover each, and they only lost by 4. Definitely a flat spot after that game, and I think it showed against UCLA. So I'm not going to discount them too much for that. They have the bye week coming in now. So it's a tough call here. Both teams coming off the bye. I think the over could be in play for that reason. Whenever I get 2 teams off the bye, I actually think the offenses benefit. And we have seen this total going from 50 to 51. 51 is a very key number, about a 3 to 4% chance it lands exactly on 51 points. 31-20 obviously is a very likely result in this game. There's a lot of other margins that get you there. So over 51 or less actually might be the best play here with the teams coming off the bye.
WagerTalk.com is the place to be to catch Steve's complete work concerning college football, but also the NFL, of course, college basketball, and the NBA. You get Steve's complete money management system as well right there. The Under the Radar selection, that's exclusive here at the Voice of College Football as a Patreon member, /MarkRogersTV, or as a premium member over on the main channel. College football is even more exciting with some action on the line, and the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Let's start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread. I've got a 40-year track record. In fact, in 2023, at $100 played per game, you would have netted over $9,300. And guess what? I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill, our ace in the hole, show stopper from Wager Talk. 6 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly Under the Radar pick, which went 21-5 against the spread the last 2 seasons. I repeat, 21-5 against the spread. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Steve Dace and Matt Zemek. Become a YouTube channel member or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2024 a winner now.